Welcome to the One Star Weak Foot Show, your one-stop shop for player reviews, starring your host, One Star Weak Foot, and our review specialist, One Star Weak Foot. Good evening and welcome to the One Star Weak Foot Show, your one-stop shop for player reviews. I'm going to be your host today, One Star Weak Foot, and unlike the EA servers, we are still up today. Just joking. So yeah, can you guys name a more iconic duo that EA promos and EA servers going down? Nah. I'm done with the joke, guys. I'm done with the jokes. Today, we're back again on Mr. Ty's account. As you guys know, Foot birthday just dropped right now, and the EA servers just dropped. And it is what it is. I got some backup content for you guys. This is a review I've been meaning to give you for the last few days, but I've just been busy. I mean, quarantine life, you would think I would have all the time in the world, but I just don't. I don't know what it is. I think it's just because I'm doing a bunch of errands around the house, stuff like that. But let me stop talking. We're gonna bring you guys an SBC Cyprien review. And I wasn't actually gonna do this. I went on his account to do a Maradona review. But when I used this team, there was this one player that stood out amongst the rest. And it was SBC Cyprien. I like putting you guys onto some hidden gems. There's some players that a lot of people might not be using. So we're gonna talk about this SBC Cyprien card today. So when you look at this card, he has a well-rounded card. I mean, he's 5'11", he's medium, he's in Hullet gang. He's right-footed with 4-star skill moves and a 3-star weak foot. And as you guys see here, he's not someone who scores goals or gets assists, but he is somebody that contributes a lot to your midfield. Before we go any further, if you're enjoying the content, if you want to see more content like this, do me a favor, hit the like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. I appreciate all you guys at home that watches these videos, that's been watching my videos, man. It means a lot to me. I hope you guys are staying safe. So when you look at this card, what is he excelling at? What is he not excelling at? I mean, he really strikes me as somebody who plays perfectly in the midfield. Because in the midfield, in certain roles, you want somebody who does a lot well, but doesn't necessarily excel in one specific thing. He is going to bring that hold-it-like aspect to your team. He has the pace. His shooting is not too shabby. His passing stats are solid as well. What really stands out about this card is the fact that he's 5'11", so he's not too tall, he's not too short. So he's going to be able to really bang with the physical monsters of this game with the 86 aggression, the 84 strength, and the 5'11" height. But at the same time, he's not too tall, not too clunky. He has very good agility, very good balance. He's very good on the ball. So at the same time, he's going to be able to hang with the more agile players of this game. And offensively, he looks to be very press resistant. He looks like a very well-rounded card. He looks to be somebody that compares very favorably to that end game or milestones award card that a lot of people use on this game. So without further ado, I'm gonna jump into the gameplay. I'm gonna let you guys know, is this SBC Cyprien worth it? Let's go. Thanks, One Star. So according to Footman, this SBC is gonna cost you about 270,000 coins to complete. But I'm assuming with the packs back, that figure is gonna be closer to the 200,000 coin mark. Is he worth that money? And initially, just looking at the card, he doesn't really look like it, but in game, his performance definitely justifies the price. I'm gonna break down the stats so you know exactly what to expect at home. So first off, we're gonna be talking about his pace. He has 84 pace, and in game, he is quick. He's not exactly rapid, but he's quick. He's quick enough to hang with pretty much any midfielder on this game. He's quick enough to cover a lot of ground in the midfield. Let's say you're playing with a two-man midfield, a 4-2-3-1, maybe a 4-4-2, and you want a midfielder to really cover a lot of ground, to be able to track up and down the pitch effectively. This guy's gonna be your guy. Overall, his pace is an 8.5 out of 10. Next, we'll be talking about this guy's shooting. And this guy's shooting pleasantly surprised me. I'm somebody who values the attack positioning stat on this game. His attack positioning is only 78, but in game I didn't really find it being a big issue. I did play him at the CDM position, so I wasn't really necessarily wanting him to make late runs into the box anyhow. His finishing at 80 is solid. If you get it from a solid angle inside the box, he'll be able to hit the back of the net. That's really all you want out of a player of his caliber. Not to mention, he does have 86 long shots, 87 shot power. So overall, he has a respectable shot. I gotta give his shooting a 7.5 out of 10. Next, we'll be talking about this guy's passing. And in game, I like midfielders who can pass the ball. I like to play make out of the back. And this guy's able to do that. Will you compare him to Storyline Noir, who's gonna be really the person I compare him to a lot in this game because he has similar lengths and has similar stats to his card. Awar is obviously gonna be a better playmaker. But Cyprien is not far behind. He's very accurate. He's very press resistant. When he's getting pressed, he can make that pass very accurately. The only thing I say he's missing is that defense playing through ball, that extra extra juice to make those game-changing passes. He's not gonna be Pirlo, he's not gonna be De Bruyne. Don't get him confused with that. At the same time, he is a bit of a playmaker. If you need over-the-top through balls, if you need things like that, he's gonna be able to deliver that consistently. Overall, I gotta give this guy's passing an 8 out of 10. Next, we'll be talking about this guy's dribbling. And in game, I really enjoy this guy on the ball. If you're somebody who likes to dribble with your midfielders, I mean, I think on FIFA 20, every one of your midfielders needs to be able to dribble at least a little bit. This guy's very decent on the ball. He's 5'11". Okay, he has 88 agility, 82 balance. And in game, it feels just like that. If you've ever used primed Essien, this guy's just about a step above him in terms of quality on the ball, in terms of responsiveness, everything like that. His ball control, dribbling, and composure are very solid stats. I mean, he has 87, 86, and 87 respectively. And in game, when he gets pressed, he's able to hold his own. He has 4-star skill moves, which is obviously a plus. And on the ball, like I said, this guy's very decent. If you need a press-resistant midfielder, if you want somebody who could take the ball from the opposition and then push up on his own and create a counterattack, this guy's gonna be your guy. Overall, his dribbling is an 8.5 out of 10. Next, we'll be talking about this guy's defending. And this is where he stood out. I did not expect this guy to feel like he did in game. And the most comparable player I gotta say to him is Prime Essien. This guy, defensively, I am not exaggerating, felt like Prime Essien to me. Because I've never used this card, and I'm used to using Prime Essien, right? And when I jumped on Mr. Tide's account, I used Cyprien. I know going into a challenge, this guy was so powerful. He just never seemed to lose a challenge. Every time he went in, not only was it powerful, not only was it aggressive, it was very clean, and he would come away with the ball. A lot of people on this game are able to win the ball, but they don't keep possession. This guy wins the ball and keeps possession, and he just has this bulldog-like approach where he just is like a homing missile going into challenges, and he wins every single one. I don't know what it was about this card, but this guy's tackle is insane. His interceptions at 87 is very nice. He's able to break a play very effectively. And overall, as a CDM, even as a defensive CM, this guy is going to be able to bring you a big impact in the midfield. Overall, I gotta give his defending a 9 out of 10. He's one of the most effective CDMs at doing his job that I've used on this game. Finally, we will be talking about this guy's physical. And like I said, this guy's strength and aggression helps him in spades. He's able to go into the challenges very effectively. He's able to shield the ball. He's able to hold his own against any midfielder on this game. His stamina is 87. He lasts all game. If it goes 120 minutes, he may need a sub. I think his stamina is decent, nothing more than that. His jumping at 86 does help him in some regards, but we're not really expecting him to win everything in the air. Overall, I gotta give his physical an 8 out of 10. So what is the final verdict on this card? I think this card is an overlooked, underrated card. I think he definitely justifies the price of 200,000 coins. I mean, he has very good links here. He has the French link. If you got Ben Yedder, if you got Mbappe, he has a strong link to them. And he soft links to any French player on this game. So that alone, bringing a midfielder of this caliber to your team is worth it alone. And he brings a lot to your team. He's able to hold his own in the box. His passing and dribbling capabilities are very nice, but where he really shines is defensive abilities. He's able to go into the challenge and win the ball, and that's really where he won my heart. His stand tackle is insane. One of the best stand tackles I've used out of any midfielder on this game. I really enjoy it. Overall, I gotta give him a 9 out of 10. He does his job, and he does it very well. Alright guys, so that's going to be my SBC Cyprien review. Hopefully you guys at home enjoyed it. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video, but until then, deuces.